at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee. Till she give me a headache, send me
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So we're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
That's the score, Bills 7, Raiders nothing.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Las Vegas.
13 there.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
On second down, Smith. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Third down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, man, open downfield is Gordon. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Raider first down.
It's a gain of 25.
They'll run with Genty. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the pistol, Smith. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. Chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. Chubb. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Genty on this defense, backed up, but they put the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, here is Allen. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Pierce. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Pierce. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's that one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Open space to the 35. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 19-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Once again, it's Genty. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37. Here's 2nd and 3. We are through 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Five wide. Home. Off 52.
Allen on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Allen to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
The 24-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Regular. Round 80. What's up?
Now Allen in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
21 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time. We try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Half 85. What's up?
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen. That's taken in. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is hot! What a job on the scramble! Johnny Wilson, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The point by pass is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. It's Gino. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From 29, here's 2nd and 3. Now Genty. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Vegas. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Woo! And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with him.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
3-9.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, here we go, hey. Tuesday, finish up. No ball, no ball.
A 1st down throw for Smith. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Pass caught right side by Thornton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming. Here's a design run. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Raiders first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gina. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll air one out for Higgins. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So conventional wisdom says, all right, it's a snow game. The footing's bad. This is just going to be a slugfest and pound the ball. But it's actually the opposite. The offense actually has all the advantage because they know where they're going. So the passing game, if done right, can actually be a huge advantage in this sort of weather, and they're going to continue to test these guys in the passing game downfield.
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Who's going be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
5 wide, 319. Keep going, boys, moving.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Davis now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 27-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 31 yards.
First down.
Third down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a third down and 4. On play action, Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. He'll midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Raiders first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the set. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rocco Reedy.
Here's Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce, and he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Allen now on second down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. It's by Higgins who makes the grab.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Second and 10. And the run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Now a design run. It's Allen. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. To throw is Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
Second and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. They'll look to throw again. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. A Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Vegas. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, home. You got one.
From the gun, here is Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Brown 80!
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. One more time going up top. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Alert! 56. Hey, tight. Middle.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Tucker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. And the Raiders are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
14 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
They'll run with Genty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
A run up the middle with Pierce. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They hand it off to Pierce. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
2nd and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away